Hi everyone, how you doing? These guys are great. One of the things that both are harping on, I don't know if we're harping, but it's about being able to, show the culture as it is, and one of the things, because Hector Ruiz is my partner, one of the things when we started Revel was not, I wasn't going to bring that up, but there's no donkeys, no sombreros and all this other stuff. I mean, we're in the 21st century, and products should look and be in the people and show, yes, tradition is great, but taking it out to another level and being able to make things that look beautiful and taste great. So, yeah, I'm from the music business, as you probably can tell, and one of the things in my learning how to make records and tour the world with different artists was when I got into this accidentally, it just spoke to me. And basically there's a guy named Hector Ruiz who owns the restaurants in Minneapolis, and this is his family, and let's see. So these are our three products, Revel, the Blanco, the Reposado, and the Añejo. The Blanco is unaged, triple distilled. The Reposado is aged 12 months in American white oak whiskey barrels, and then we start with the Blanco again, and we age the Añejo for 2 years in French oak barrels that are brand new. So my main thing is to talk about, helping create an Agave spirits category, which is something that hasn't been done. So what we're doing is taking a small state of Morelos and taking that, and there's, I don't know if everybody knows, there's, tequila, of course, and Mezcal, Sotol, Bacanora, Raicilla, and Avila. And we're working with the government of Morelos in order to get the DO for Avila. And, being able to create a story. I'm going the wrong way? Okay. So this is Morelos. It's the second smallest state in Mexico. And what defines is all the areas, Bacanora from Sonora, Sotol from Chihuahua and Coachella, and there's 9 states that make up the Mezcal area, but the main one is Oaxaca. And, you talked about Jalisco and the 5 states. And ours little green spot is Morelos. So what Morelos says is that we can use any of the plants, okay, but everything has to be grown and distilled in Morelos by its farmers and using only those plants. So we can use the Blue Weber, the Anxfolio Howe, the Espadine, but everything has to be grown and distilled in Morelos. Oops, I keep going the wrong way. There we go. So creating a category, the benefits, the environment and the climate and the soil. I harp on the soil because El Popo is the name of the active volcano that's there. Ashes from it, soil, the alkaline. We have natural aquifers underneath. This is just a beautiful climate. A lot of people say, Cuernavaca, the internal springs. And this is this beautiful city, this beautiful area right off of, off the mountain, and it's unbelievable. Then the marketplace, saturation of tequila and mezcal, consumers can differentiate. I believe that consumers want to know more about the story. And they want to know where mezcal comes from. They want to know where their tequila comes from. They want to know the stories behind it. And building that and then telling a story about Avila, like, yesterday we're in, or was it today? Yeah, we're in this magazine that says, there's the third, how did it go? So there's mezcal, tequila, and now Avila, the third agave spirit. So, and that was in Esquire magazine. I didn't make that up. It's they're writing about it. And then so the standards, helping shape the rule book, ensuring high quality. Like I said earlier, basically, is that the agave spirits have to be 100% about our soil and making sure that whatever comes out of Morelos is at the highest quality that can be made. So the biggest, hardest part about doing it, the challenges, are redefining the consumer's impression of agave spirits. Like Carlos was saying, being able to take this and tell these stories about the quality of your farmers and distillers and where it comes from and what you're putting in your body. I think my generation, if we had to get 4 shots of Cuervo, and the salt and lime, but the education that you get the quality, and it's about the soil, and everybody says, well, what are you doing? It's about the soil, and that's what makes our product the way it is. But in order to define the category is to keep educating, and that's what's going to be the challenge, and that's where lots of investments, a lot of money going into telling the whole, building the category. And once again, it's the cost. Being in the marketplace, creating a new category. I was talking to some guys out here that are doing Bacanora and said, hey, we need to talk, and the Sotol guys, because some of the things they have to do is, and slowly but surely, I've gotten a few signs changed at retail, but my mission in the next 14 months is all about changing at retail the word agave spirits. You walk in there, it says gin, whiskey, vodka, and rum, and then it says tequila. That needs to change. It needs to change to agave spirits. That gives the consumer, a chance to go, oh, that's part of the education. And he'll be able to go, wow, there's life beyond tequila, but there's all these other beautiful Mexican spirits, and just tell the stories of their farmers and all this stuff. You got QR codes to be able to go in there and go, boom, this is about Avila, or this is about Mezcal, or this is about tequila. So there's room for everybody in this. Okay, then let's see. Then the legality of acquisition of the DO. Been working with the government. I was just there last week. And it's just a challenge, but we're getting there. And that's it for me. Thank you.